What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel and another toy review. In my last video I mentioned how everything that I had on order kind of came in at the same time, and I have packages everywhere in my house, so I'm taking it one box at a time. And today we're going to do an unboxing and review for the Prince Adam and Cringer from the Masters of the Universe cartoon collection. And I have to be honest, when this line first came out, I wasn't interested. I've been all in on the Origins line for almost 4 years now, and I know that line is coming to an end. And I just didn't see the point in collecting another Motu line. Well, then I started seeing some of the images of the figures they were releasing, and I thought they were pretty cool. Especially the Prince Adam and Cringer, so I went ahead and ordered it. So with that, let's go ahead and take a look. So let's start by taking a look at the box. And the first thing that stands out to me on the box is that actually it says He-Man and Masters of the Universe, whereas like everything on the Origins, it just said Masters of the Universe. So I did notice that was a little bit different. And of course we have Prince Adam and Cringer up here. You know, Prince Adam being lazy and lounging, you know, just kind of relaxing. And off in the corner here, we have Skeletor, Triclops, and Evil Lyn looking in on them. So, of course, we have the window at the box, so you can see Prince Adam, the Power Sword, Cringer, you know, the alternate head for Cringer, the alternate head for He-Man. I really like the logo for the cartoon collection, how they did it in that Filmation style, with like the different colors. And we have Prince Adam, Heroic Secret Identity of He-Man, and Cringer, Heroic Secret Identity of Battle Cat. I don't know how much of a secret it was. Flip the box over, and some more really nice artwork. Of course, you have that, you know, iconic scene of Prince Adam using the Power Sword and basically, you know, getting ready to turn into He-Man, and Cringer, you know, is always kind of scared behind him. Take a look at the side. And I think, what is that? Pookie, I think, was in one of the episodes with Teela. And I actually did do the Teela figure. And, you know, this would have been cool if that would have came with Teela. So, I don't know. We'll see. And on the other side, we have Imp, which was like Hordak's pet in the series. He's a little shape-shifting spy, so that's cool. Hopefully they start releasing some of the figures from the Evil Horde. So now that I finally have them out of the package, let's go ahead and start with Prince Adam. And I'm not going to spend a ton of time with the articulation, because if you're familiar with the Origins line, you know, it's pretty much going to be the same thing. You know, shoulders go up and down, bend at the elbows, rotate at the wrists, you know, bend at the knees, rotate at the ankles. Overall, I think they did a pretty good job on the head sculpt, you know, as far as the likeliness for Prince Adam. So, of course, you have the purple tights and more of the like the pink vest, and it's just kind of like a soft rubber. Yeah, so you can actually remove this. I'm not going to. I'm sure you gotta pop the head and the arms and everything off, you know, in order to take the vest off. But I get him to stand, and we'll take a look at the Power Sword. It's kind of done in like a silver metallic. I do like the fact that they're doing like both sides of the Power Sword, because, you know, it's like the vintage figures, it was only like half. And I do like the fact that this is actually silver. I do have the Origins Prince Adam, and I'll bring that in for a comparison in a little bit. But, you know, he kind of came with that pink sword. So let's go ahead and put this in his hand here. And for whatever the reason, I cannot get the Origins Prince Adam to, you know, hold the sword to save my life. It just always keeps falling out of his hand. So you can pose him, you know, like looking up at the sword. Let's see if... I don't think it's going to happen. It'd be nice if you could have his arm behind his back where he's drawing the sword, but not going to have enough range of motion, to do that. So let's take a look at the alternate head. And honestly, I'm not a fan of this head sculpt. He's just kind of like eyes closed and smiling. I would have rather seen him do, more of that classic laughing Prince Adam. So not a fan of the head sculpt on that one. Get him. So next, let's take a look at Cringer. So his head will rotate around. Does kind of bend at the jaw there, go up and down. We got range of motion in his hips, his knees, got the ankles there. Paws will rotate. And we got some really nice detail on the bottom as far as his paws are concerned. Does kind of rotate a little bit at the midsection. And his tail kind of rotates up and down or around. So, wow, it's really tight. So it's definitely nice to have, an articulated Cringer. Now, I didn't do the Motu Classics line. I guess they had released one, and a lot of the fans weren't too happy with that. Take a look at the head sculpt there. I think they did a good job capturing the classic look from the cartoon. Now, his mouth isn't articulated. I do like the fact that he's got his one tooth out. That's how he was always kind of seen in the cartoon. And let's go ahead and put on the alternate head here. And I definitely like this head sculpt. His eyes are wide open, kind of that surprised or, terrified look. And his mouth is articulated on this one, which is nice. So you can kind of pose them in different ways. Let's bring in the other one here for comparison. So there we have Prince Adam and Cringer. And like I said, I'm going to bring in the origins here for comparison. So here we have the origins. I was not a fan of this figure whatsoever. The main reason I ordered it was just, for the Sky Sled. Didn't like the head sculpt. Didn't really care for the color in the vest. I mean, I know they were, inspired by the vintage figure. Same thing with like the pink sword, but like I said, I cannot get him to hold on to the sword for the life of me. And I did notice that there is a difference in the thumbs. So you see how his thumb is kind of straight up in the air. And on the cartoon collection, it's more wrapped around, the hilt of the sword. So I think that helps. So it's pretty cool. And he does have the extra articulation in the wrist, which the Origins figures do not have. They just kind of rotate around. So that is nice because that's going to allow you to hold the sword up in the air, point it out for like when he turns Cringer in the Battle Cat. But bring Cringer back in. There you guys go. So overall, I'm very happy with the figures and I'm glad I ordered them. I feel that Mattel did a pretty good job capturing the likeliness from the cartoon. But as I said, I really wasn't a fan of that second head for Prince Adam, and I feel that Mattel missed the mark. Cringer was definitely the best figure in this 2-pack, and I would have loved to have a second one so I could display him with both heads. But I really had no need for a second Prince Adam, so I only ordered the one. And that's going to do it for this episode, and I hope you enjoyed it. If so, be sure to like, comment, or share this video with a friend. And if you're new to the channel or just joining in, hit that subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.